Today we're looking at Between Two Castles of Mad King Ludwig, published by Stonemaier Games, designed by Ben Rossett and Matthew O'Malley, and it takes about 45 minutes to play for 2 to 7 players, but the 2-player mode is a variant. So in this game, each player will have 9 tiles in their hand. Each round, they'll draft 2 tiles and reveal them and work on the 2 castles that they share with their neighbors next to them. So I will draft these 2 tiles, and each of my neighbors will have picked a tile, and then together we'll cooperate with how we'd like to place the tiles in front of us. Each tile specializes in a different type of thing. For instance, these yellow tiles score for having things placed next to them. So this one gets 2 points for each greenery tile that's on the left or right of it. The purple tiles, the living room tiles, score for things surrounding it. So this one gets 1 point for each corridor room that surrounds it. The utility rooms, the orange ones, score for having a certain type of room connected to it. So this one gets 1 point for each sleeping room that is adjacent to it or next to another sleeping room that's also adjacent to it. The green tiles just score for having a certain type of tile anywhere in your castle. So this one's 1 point for each sleeping room you have anywhere. The sleeping rooms score 4 points if you have one of each other type of room in your castle. Otherwise, they just score 1 point. The corridor rooms provide 1 point for a certain symbol that is shown in the top corner of each tile that surrounds it. And then the downstairs room score 1 point for each of a certain type, so 1 point for each corridor room that is in that same column as that tile. Normal tiles must be placed next to or above the throne room building up, but outdoor tiles can never have anything built on top of them because they don't have roofs. And then the downstairs tiles must be placed below the throne room. The corridor rooms can be placed downstairs or above. In this game, you also get bonuses when you complete, when you get 3 of one type of tile. So when you get 3 of the yellow rooms, you get to draw 5 tiles from the tray and choose one with your partner to place. When you get 3 of the purple living rooms, you get to take one of these tiles, which score 1 point for one of those types of symbols that we saw on the top corner of the tiles. When you get 3 utility rooms, you get to draw 3 bonus cards, which provide points for different things. For instance, this one provides 1 point for however many tiles wide your castle is. The outdoor tiles provide you a fountain, which just provides you with 5 points. The sleeping rooms, you get a tower, which you put on top of one of the towers in your castle, and it caps it off, and you get 1 point for the height of that tower. The corridors provide a grand foyer, which provides 1 point for each tile surrounding it. And then the downstairs tiles, you can choose one of any other bonuses. Additionally, when you place your 5th room of a type, you get another bonus of placing one of these special red rooms I just showed, the fountain, the tower, or the grand foyer. You play 2 rounds in this game, and then each player uses this score sheet to score one of the 2 castles, and whoever has the highest score of their lower scoring castle wins the game. I really like the combos that you can build in this game with all different tiles and how they work together. And I like how each tile has its own unique scoring thing, even though they follow a specific type, like all of the yellow tiles score for having things next to them, but each one scores for a different type of thing. I really like how it plays all up to 7 players while still having a lot of strategy in it and not just being a party game. And I really like having to cooperate with your neighbors and trying to decide what to place, because sometimes you'll really want them to place a certain tile in your castle, but then they place it in the other castle they have with the other neighbor.